everybody, and welcome back to Books That Changed My Life. It's been a long time. The last post was in December. I've seen that the follower community grew up to 40 and a bit. That's really super nice. I guess you all got here because you're searching for something in your life, and you're searching probably definitely for good reads. So yeah, I hope you found what you were looking for, and thanks also for the comments, for the inspiring comments, the motivational comments, and those with the book tips. So I received the book tip 2 months ago, and I'm still reading that one. I'm reading a lot of books in parallel at the moment, which actually shows what my life looks like. So my life is a little bit chaotic. I'm in this unexpected sabbatical. That's how I call it, unexpected, unwanted. Not sure yet, but it's definitely going to turn into a book as well. And everything is a little bit chaotic and overly emotional and full of changes and reorientation. And yeah, that's pretty confusing. So, but books definitely help in such situations. People and friends and other kinds of measures too, but books are really good. So I remember that a very dear colleague of mine with whom I worked in September recommended me Real Artists Don't Starve, Timeless Strategies for Thriving in the New Creative Age by Jeff Goins. Jeff Goins is an author who's published several other books in the same style. So he picks up a topic, tries to analyze it deeply, tries to simplify it, tries to find common patterns and simplify it. So then Real Artists Don't Starve consists of 12 rules. 12 seems to be also a favorite number by authors who are trying to tell us a little bit about our lives. So it's often 12 rules. And there's a terrible book called 12 Rules, by the way, that we're not going to recommend here. Anyway, so, but we're talking about the good book. Good book by Jeff Goins, Real Artists Don't Starve. And so it is about the cliche, where, because people think, I think most of us, we grew up with a prejudice around us, like, oh, you want to go into arts, you want to go into creative scenes, oh, you're going to be poor, you're going to starve, so it's about the starving artist, and that this is a cliche, which is actually not true, because you can be a thriving artist. It is all about your mindset and certain measures and steps you're taking in your career. The idea of the starving artist has something to do with the bohème culture of French writers in the 18th century, and there must have been a book published then by then or so, 18th or 19th. Anyway, but this book was so popular that showed this poor life of this poor writer that everybody thought, like, oh yeah, that's the kind of lifestyle creative people are leading, and that's not true. Okay, that's something very recent. It's a cliche that prevailed until today, but it's not true. It all depends on you and how you deal with your creativity. So that means you have to follow those 12 rules. Some of its content is really very motivational and precious, so I had to stop several times to work on my poetry volume that I've launched in the end of December as well. It was very good for me to read that book at that time. And an important point that I won't forget is really that you have to appreciate your friends, fans. Yeah, friends as well, right? Sometimes friends are fans too. So no, but appreciate your fans because they are kind of they carry your name out there, right? So they are also kind of patron in that sense because they believe in your work and try to bring it forward. Also, Jeff Goins suggests several strategies like to learn from a real master. So right from the start, you have to choose your path, the people who can actually really teach you something and bring you forward and upward. And well, that's not very easy to do, but yeah, you have to take care of yourself, right? Yeah, also it is about investment, so it has to do a little bit with the money mindset, which is also a popular topic in our times, right? So you need to invest also to get something out, and that's time, that's money, that's knowledge that's definitely a lot of work, and yeah, and you can get there. There's a lot more to say actually about this book, but I recommend it to everybody. So not only people working in arts, I recommend it to everybody who's self-employed. Okay, because this kind of stuff you can use for self-marketing. You can use it to spread knowledge about your work, to find more clients. It's very motivational. So, but definitely it's good for people who are in the creative scene, definitely. So let's see in 10 years from now if I'm turning into a famous poet. Do people still like poetry? Well, we shall see. Thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, more book recommendations, all right? Thanks a lot. Ciao. And my blessings to Moses, who gave me the tip of this book.